여기 컴퓨터 있잖아. 야 뭐라지 마. 그럼 그거 그냥 책 근데 there were three options. 그걸 우리 오빠 저거 해야 돼.
One Brian.
아 지금. 영어 다르죠.
아.
괜찮지. 그 사람 나가도 돼. 밖에 창희 오빠 있어. 창희 오빠 아무것도 안 했지. 오빠가 깜짝 놀래 밖에 나가는 사람 좋아.
David, so back.
I don't think so.
55분이면
Those Brian.
Hey guys, so once again we're here to remind you guys of the rainbow rules.
So the toss-up questions are worth 1 point and the bonus questions are worth 2 points. And as soon as the questions are read, you can buzz anytime. As soon as you buzz it, for toss-up questions, you're given 5 seconds to answer, and for bonus, once you buzz, you're given 20 seconds. Yeah. For bonus questions, you can discuss with your teammates, but for toss-ups, it's individual. Thank you. Enjoy.
Oh wait, the first team is YISS and TCIS. Please come up. So YISS, please sit on TCIS, please sit on
Why would you listen to music? It's such a fun event. Right. It's on my nerves. For the big day. For the big day. Mom again. The big brain. You're SIS. Oh.
TCIS, YISS,
이거 SS 그 라인. That's right.
TCIS, TCIS, TCIS.
Wait, if one person presses and another person presses over it,
Oh, it is? Yeah, it's hard.
is that how it works? It's very affordable. Affordable. Easy.
Okay, TCIS, are you ready? And then YISS. Okay, the first toss-up question. It's biology, multiple choice. Which of the following best explains how cyclic AMP can cause so many different intracellular responses in a mammalian cell? A. It is produced in large quantities. B. It migrates to the DNA where it binds to a variety of histones. C. It activates a wide variety of specific protein kinases. D. It prevents the activation of other hormonal signals.
YISS.
C is the correct answer.
How do you know this stuff?
So the bonus question goes to YISS. So the category is biology, multiple choice. Which of the following best describes the function of a spliceosome? A. Splicing DNA together during replication. B. splicing out mutations, C, joining multiple copies of structural genes, or D, removing introns?
YISS.
D.
D is the correct answer.
The next question is an earth science question with a short answer. In the southern hemisphere, Ekman transport generated by trade winds over the equatorial Pacific Ocean is how many degrees to the left of the prevailing winds? Time's up. So skip it. The answer was 90.
It's not like 17.5 degrees.
Okay, the toss-up question is a biology question, multiple choice. Which of the following is the target tissue of the hormone leptin where it binds with LEPRB receptors? A, hypothalamus, B, pancreas, C, adipose tissue, or D, kidney?
YISS.
C.
C is the incorrect answer. A is the correct answer.
And he gets faster. He gets faster.
So TCIS, you have the bonus question, biology multiple choice. Which of the following types of fatty acids would alpha-linolenic or all-cis 9, 12, 15 octadecatrienoic acid most commonly be classified? W, A, an alpha-9 fatty acid, B, an alpha-9, 12, 15 fatty acid, C, an omega-3 fatty acid, or D, an omega-6 fatty acid?
Omega-3 fatty acid.
C is the correct answer.
The next question is a physics question with a short answer. What boson is the only particle predicted by the standard model of particle physics that had not yet been observed as of June 2008?
TCIS.
That is incorrect. Five seconds.
YISS.
That's correct.
Wow.
For the bonus question, a physics question with a short answer. Through what two particles is most of the energy released by a star like our sun? Incorrect. The answer is photons and neutrinos.
Alright, the toss-up question is a general science question, multiple choice. Which of the following is not true regarding the burning of biodiesel versus gasoline in automobile engines? A, biodiesel combustion does not emit SO2. B, biodiesel contains more oxygen than gasoline. C, the CO2 released when biodiesel is burned is the same CO2 the plants removed from the atmosphere as they grew.
TCIS.
C is the incorrect answer. Last choice, D. The energy content per gallon of biodiesel is approximately 28% lower than that of ethanol. TC has 5 seconds. YISS.
YISS.
D is the correct answer. Okay, so the bonus question is general science, short answer. A physician orders 0.1 grams of a drug be administered to a patient. If it is only available as 20 milligrams per 5 milliliters, How many milliliters need to be administered? Ten is incorrect answer. The answer is 25.
Quarter of 100.
The next toss-up question is a physics short answer. What is the name of the universal constant that relates atomic spectra of elements to that of hydrogen?
TCIS.
That's incorrect. YISS has 5 seconds. Time's up. Oh, the answer, I'm sorry, is the Rydberg constant. The next,
Okay, the toss-up question is a chemistry short answer question. What is the bond order for each oxygen-oxygen bond in the ozone or O3 molecule? So what is the bond order for each oxygen-oxygen bond in the ozone or O3 molecule?
TCIS.
That's one answer. I can't answer any questions. 2 is incorrect. Single is incorrect. The answer is 32.
1.5 equals 32. That's just 30.
Okay, so the time for this round is over.
I didn't get I didn't know a single answer in the whole thing.
So next we have CDS and APIS. So CDS is disable and APIS disable.
Always good to make the other two just first. This is your thing. Just make the other two just make the other two. I'm sure once you make them, you're just making it very simple. Just gonna
Oh.
once you one short.
CDS, are you ready? APIS, are you ready? Okay, the first toss-up question for round 2 is an astronomy short answer question. What is the common astronomical name for areas where gravitational attraction of 2 or more celestial bodies prevents objects in that area from maintaining an orbit, such as the spacings of semi-major axes of orbits of asteroids in the asteroid belt? Time's up. The answer is Kirkwood gaps. Next toss-up question is also an astronomy question. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. It's a multiple choice question. What is the most common name for the pattern found etched on samples of iron meteorites? Is it A, Windmanstatten pattern, B, rhombic pattern, C, Halley's pattern, or D, chondritic rhombite pattern?
APIS.
B is incorrect. Oh, I'm sorry. D is incorrect.
CDS.
C is incorrect. It is A.
The guessing machine.
Okay, the toss-up question. The category is biology. Short answer. The oval window is directly stimulated by the vibrations of what bone?
CDS.
Stir up.
That is incorrect. 5 seconds. Okay. Okay, move on to the next toss-up question.
Answer.
The answer was stapes. Okay, so the toss-up question is a chemistry, multiple choice. The IUPAC name 1,4-dimethylcyclohexane is an example of which of the following? A. Cyclic alkane. B. Branched alkane. C. Straight chain alkane. Or D. Haloalkane.
CDS.
A is the correct answer. So the bonus is chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following solutions are miscible? A. Carbon tetrachloride in water. B. Oil in water. C. Carbon tetrachloride and octane. Or D. Octane and water.
CDS.
C is the correct answer.
Let's go.
Okay, so the next toss-up question is a chemistry question. Multiple choice. Which of the following polymers is the first man-made polymer? A. Nylon. B.
CDS.
A nylon.
A. Nylon is the incorrect answer. So read the other choices. B. Teflon. C. Bakelite. Or D. Celluloid.
APIS.
Celluloid is the incorrect answer. The answer was C. Bakelite. So the next category is chemistry and biology. Short answer. The stigma, style, and ovary make up what part of the plant?
CDS.
Flower is incorrect.
I know this.
Okay, so 5 seconds.
APIS.
Leaves is incorrect. The correct answer was carpel.
We actually did this in GCSEs. Carpal. Stigma and style.
This will be the last question for this round. It's the toss-up question. It's an earth science question with a short answer. Many large volcanoes are marked near their summit by a large basin-shaped volcanic depression, more or less circular in form and steep-walled. What is it called?
APIS.
That is incorrect. Incorrect. The answer is caldera.
Who's going? Is that going? I think I'm actually going.
Next team up is SFS and ICSP. Here, this table is SFS and that table is ICSP.
The answer is A. Guess A. Conditional probability. Stanford University on his jacket. He's ready. I see. David, conditional probability. Every time I got A got it. It's not going to be random distribution.
SFS, ICSP, SFS, ICSP.
First toss-up question in round 3 is an earth science question with a short answer. What is the name for the lowermost 12 to 18 kilometers of Earth's atmosphere?
ICSP,
That is incorrect.
SFS,
That is correct. The bonus question is an earth science multiple choice question. Which of the following is not a process that makes up the Earth's hydrologic cycle? A, precipitation, B, condensation, C, transpiration, or D, sedimentation?
SFS,
Yeah, that's correct. The next toss-up question is also earth science multiple choice. Which of the following is the largest global reserve of carbon on Earth? A, oceans, B, soils, C, vegetation, or D, atmospheric CO2?
SFS,
A is correct. The bonus question is a short answer earth science question. What moon of Saturn was shown by the Cassini spacecraft to be spewing a watery, gassy plume from its geothermically heated south pole?
SFS,
That's incorrect. It's Enceladus. Enceladus, I guess. Next toss-up question is a physics short answer question. What is the SI unit given to a volt per ampere?
ICSP,
That's incorrect.
SFS,
Ohm is correct. The bonus question is a physics short answer question. What is the current in amperes for a 3,600 watt electric conveyor operating on a 240 volt power source? Sorry about that. Time's up. It's 15.
Of course, because 5 times 3 is 15.
So the toss-up question is a general science multiple choice. An isotonic solution of sodium chloride, also known as normal saline, is what percent by mass? A, 0.045%, B, 0.9%, C, 2.5%, or D, 10%?
ICSP,
C is the incorrect answer.
SFS,
B is the correct answer.
Let's get it.
Okay, so the bonus question is also general science, multiple choice. Which of the following best describes the size of a typical animal virus? A, 600 micrometers, B, 100 nanometers, C, 1 nanometer, or D, 1 angstrom?
SFS.
Is the incorrect answer.
What's the answer?
Last question for this round is an astronomy toss-up question, multiple choice. Main sequence stars are found in a region on the HR diagram that is oriented on the diagram from A, upper left to lower left, B, upper left to lower right, C, upper right to lower left, or D, upper right to lower right.
ICSP.
As in boy? That is correct.
Wow.
The bonus question is an astronomy multiple choice question. Which of the following is the best explanation for why the northern hemisphere's summer occurs when the sun is not the closest to Earth in Earth's orbit around the sun? A, the sun's rays are made of mostly neutrinos that have such small mass that distance does not matter. B, the sun emits different amounts of energy at different times of the year. C, the sun's rays strike the northern hemisphere more directly in summer. Or D, because of precession.
ICSP.
C is correct. The sun's rays strike the northern hemisphere more directly in summer.
Next team up is KIS and SIS. KIS on that table and SIS on this table.
Let's get it, boys. What's the reverse? No one loves you.
Okay, is that KIS and SIS? Okay, everybody ready? Do you guys do we need test buzzers or are we ready to go? Okay, the first toss-up question is an earth science multiple choice question. Which of the following minerals occurs in small amounts in many igneous rocks, is black and shiny, often occurs in small hexagonal blocks, and is soft with good cleavage? Is it A, biotite, B, olivine, C, plagiocase, or D, quartz?
SIS.
As in boy? That is incorrect.
KIS.
As in dog? That is incorrect. The answer is A, biotite. The next question is a toss-up question. It's astronomy multiple choice. Which of the following is least likely to occur for a stargazer observing from mid-northern latitudes during summer months? Is it A, the planet Venus passing within a few degrees of the moon a few hours after sunset? B, the moon at perigee? C, the planet Saturn passing with 5 degrees of the moon, or D, the planet Mercury within 10 degrees of the zenith?
SIS.
E as in boy, that is incorrect.
KIS.
D, what? C? C is also incorrect, I'm afraid. The answer is D, the planet Mercury within 10 degrees of the zenith. Next toss-up question is a physics question, multiple choice. Which of the following is closest to the radius of a hydrogen nucleus? Is it A, 1 micrometer, B, 1 angstrom, C, 1 picometer, or D, 1 femtometer?
KIS.
As in boy, no, that is incorrect.
SIS.
C? C is incorrect. The answer is D, 1 femtometer.
Okay, so the next toss-up question is a biology, multiple choice. Which of the following types of biological molecules is digested by trypsin? A, proteins, B, nucleic acids.
SIS.
A, proteins is the correct answer. So the bonus is biology, short answer. Name all of the following 4 choices that are typically considered human autoimmune dysfunctions. Rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, shingles, Down syndrome. Five seconds. The first and second one are correct. Alright, so the next toss-up question is a general science short answer question. What is the sling cyclometer used to measure? The answer was humidity. Oh, chemistry. So the next toss-up question is a chemistry multiple choice. The molal is a concentration unit that is most appropriately used in experimental designs that determine A, freezing point depression, B, osmotic pressure.
SIS.
That is correct. Okay, last question. Chemistry short answer. A 4.0 gram sample of calcium chloride contains 6.0 times 10 to the 22nd cations. Giving your answer in scientific notation to the nearest whole number, determine the number of anions in 2 grams of CaCl2. Assume the atomic mass of calcium is 40 and chloride is 35. Time's up. That is incorrect. The answer is 6 times 10 to the 22nd.
Next to note is TCIS and APIS. So TCIS this table and APIS that table.
Okay, is everybody ready over here? Ready over here? First toss-up question is Earth and space, short answer. What is the term for the global variation in sea level brought about by a change in the volume of water occupying the ocean basins? Time's up. The answer was Eustace. The next toss-up question is a physics short answer question. Air resistance is a function of the effective cross-sectional area of the body, the drag coefficient, and what other two variables? Time is up.
APIS.
Velocity is correct, but the other one is air density. Next toss-up question is a physics multiple choice question. Assuming negligible air resistance, which of the following statements is true about two-dimensional projectile motion? A, the vertical motion is dependent on the horizontal motion. B, the horizontal motion is dependent on the vertical motion. C, the horizontal motion and vertical motion are both dependent on the projectile's acceleration vector. Or D, the horizontal motion and vertical motion are independent of each other.
APIS.
D is correct. Your bonus question is a physics short answer question. A falling cat reaches a first terminal speed of 100 kilometers per hour while it is tucked in and then stretches out, doubling its effective cross-sectional area without changing its drag coefficient. Providing your answer to the nearest 10, how fast is it falling in meters per second when it reaches a new terminal speed? That's incorrect. The answer is 70 meters per second. The next toss-up question is physics multiple choice. Which of the following best represents a closed system? A 2-liter bottle filled with aquatic plants, a fish, water, and a bit of air, sealed with a tight lid and placed in a window. B, a terrarium with a closed lid, some plants, and a live boa constrictor. C, the earth, or D, the universe.
TCIS.
Correct, the universe. Your bonus question is a physics short answer question. An electron microscope enables observation of detail on a virus down to 6 nanometers. Given H as 6.6 times 10 to the negative 34th joules seconds, and the mass of the electron as 9.1 times 10 to the negative 31st kilograms, providing your answer in scientific notation with 2 significant digits, how fast in meters per second must an electron in the microscope be moving to observe detail of this size? Oh, sorry, I can't repeat the question. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, I can't repeat the question. Time's up. 1.2 times 10.
Okay. So the next toss-up question is a biology question, short answer. What kind of cells present in most human tissues characteristically surrounding blood vessels and nerves has been coined the twin of basophil granulocytes? Time's up. The answer is mast. Mast cells. Mast. Yeah. Okay. So the next toss-up question is a biology multiple choice. Which of the following statements is not true about the G protein hormone receptor system? A. It is an example of membrane-based signal transduction. B. It results in an amplification of the original signal. C. The hormone is a ligand for the G protein. D. The G protein must be able to move along the membrane.
APIS.
C is the correct answer. So last question, bonus. This is the last question. So biology multiple choice. Some disease-causing microbes attack the body by turning on or off specific signal transduction pathways. In the disease cholera, for example, a toxin from the bacterium Vibrio cholera enters intestinal cells and chemically modifies G proteins. Once modified, the G proteins can no longer cleave GTP into GDP. Which of the following would you expect to see within the intestinal cells of a person with cholera? A. The G proteins remain activated and continually activate adenylocyclase. B. The G proteins cannot become activated and cannot activate adenylocyclase. C. The G protein subunits do not separate from each other. Or D. The receptor in the membrane is continually activated.
TCIS.
D is the incorrect answer. It's A.
Next team up is ISSP and SIS. ISSP is that table and SIS is this table. Sorry, it's chaos.
Ready? Okay, so the toss-up question is a chemistry multiple choice. A beaker of concentrated aqueous ammonia is placed next to a beaker of concentrated aqueous hydrochloric acid at room temperature. After a short while, a white cloud forms between the beakers. This is a demonstration of A. Effusion, B. Diffusion, C. Efflorescence, or D. Effervescence.
ICSP.
B as in boy. B is the correct answer. And so the bonus question, chemistry multiple choice. In addition to the sniff test, which of the following is a standard laboratory test for sulfide, such as hydrogen sulfide gas? A. The gas passed over filter paper soaked in colorless lead nitrate turns the paper brown. B. When inserted into a flame, a glowing wooden splint bursts into flames. C. A flame test gives off a deep purple color. Or D. Paper chromatography. C is the incorrect answer. A is the correct choice. So the next toss-up question is a biology short answer. What is the scientific term given to the shape of the E. coli bacterium?
ICSP.
Spherical is incorrect. SIS? Oh, KIS. Sorry. Okay, time's up. The answer is bacillus.
The next toss-up question is a physics multiple choice question. Which of the following is the magnitude of the focal length of a spherically curved convex mirror in air, where r stands for the radius of curvature? A, r divided by 1.22, B, r divided by 2, C, r divided by 1.5, or D, r times 4.
KIS.
B is correct. Your bonus question is a physics short answer question. An emergency floodlight draws 1 ampere from its battery pack. How many coulombs will flow through the light in 4 hours? That is correct. Next toss-up question is an astronomy short answer question. Which two of the following 4 factors most directly determine the apparent visual magnitude of a star? Distance from Earth, intrinsic brightness, color, age.
KIS.
That's correct. Distance from Earth, intrinsic brightness. The bonus question is an astronomy short answer question. What 2 characteristics of Uranus are most commonly noted as the reasons why Uranus was not discovered until the late 1700s? Time's up. That's not correct. It's apparent magnitude and orbital period. This is the
Okay. Toss-up question, chemistry multiple choice. The reaction CuCl2 plus Na2S yields CuS plus 2 NaCl2 is an example of what class of chemical reaction? A, synthesis, B, single replacement, C, double replacement, or D, decomposition?
ICSP.
C is the correct answer. Okay, so the bonus question, chemistry short answer. Name all of the following 4 species that contain an odd number of electrons. O2 1 minus, O2 2 minus, SO2, or CO. That is incorrect. The answer was O2 1 minus. Let's end the round.
Next team up is YISS and CDS. YISS that table and CDS this table.
How do losers get a capacity coach?
Okay, YISS, are you guys ready? Okay, CDS, are you guys ready? First toss-up question is a physics multiple choice question. Oersted, during a classroom demonstration, accidentally showed the first example of A, capacitance, B, artificial lightning, C, electricity being stored in a capacitor, or D, the connection between magnetism and electricity.
YISS.
C is incorrect. 5 seconds for CDS.
CDS.
And dog, that is correct. D, the connection between magnetism and electricity. Bonus question is a physics short answer question. Assuming the specific heat of aluminum is 0.9 joules per gram per degree, how much energy in kilojoules rounded to the first decimal place must be added to 500 grams of aluminum to raise its temperature from 10 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius? Time's up. Okay, so 27 kilojoules was the answer, so that is incorrect.
Okay, the toss-up is chemistry multiple choice. What rule would be best used to predict the alcohol vapor pressure of over 100 proof bourbon? A. Henry's law. B. Raoult's law. C. Dalton's law of partial pressures. Or D. Boyle's law.
YISS.
B is the correct answer. So the bonus question is a chemistry short answer. A mixture of gases with an average molecular weight of 30 grams per mole is contained in a 480-liter tank. What is the mass of the gases in grams if the temperature of the gas is 300 K and the pressure is 2 atmospheres? Okay, time? Time's up. The answer is 1,200. Okay, the toss-up is a biology multiple choice. Which of the following responses does indoleric acid not usually produce in plants? A. Vascular cell differentiation. B. Fruit maturation. C. Cell elongation. Or D. Flowering.
YISS.
B, as in boy, is the incorrect answer. CDS?
CDS.
D is the correct answer. Okay, so the bonus biology short answer. What is the name for the strap-like muscle involved with head movements and abbreviated as the SCM? Time's up. The answer is sternocleidomastoid muscle. Okay, last question. Toss-up chemistry. Short answer. A monosaccharide unit containing a ketone functional group is to a ketose, as a monosaccharide unit containing a glucose is to what?
CDS.
Sucrose is incorrect.
YISS.
Galactose is incorrect. The correct answer is aldose.
I think
This will be the final round before our lunch.
Next team is SFS and SIS. SFS in that table and SIS in this table.
I'm not going. Never mind. Dennis.
Timer ready? You guys are ready? First toss-up question is earth science multiple choice. Which of the following best describes a fold in a layered rock that arches into a downward trough-shaped fold? A, anticline, B, graben, C, heterocline, or D, syncline?
SFS.
D, as in dog. That is correct. Bonus question is earth science multiple choice. Which of the following statements is not true about tides? A, tidal range is not the same over a whole ocean basin. B, tidal ranges generally increase with increasing distance from amphidromic points. C, tidal bores are true tidal waves. Or D, on average, tidal currents reach maximum velocity during flood current. As in cat? That's incorrect. The answer was D, on average, tidal currents reach maximum velocity during flood current. The next toss-up question is a physics multiple choice question. A material with a negative index of refraction has which of the following technologically significant implications? A, allowing imaging at resolutions below the diffraction limit of light. B, superluminal light. C, improved spin coherence times. Or D, realization of high temperature superconductors.
SFS.
That's incorrect.
SIS.
A is correct, allowing imaging at resolutions below the diffraction of light. Your bonus question is a physics multiple choice question. The experimental technique of X-ray diffraction would be inappropriate for obtaining which of the following physical parameters of a material? A, periodicity of a quantum well structure. B, the atomic spacing of a crystal lattice. C, the amount of strain in a crystal lattice. Or D, impurity concentration in an unknown crystalline sample. C is incorrect. The answer was D, impurity concentrations. Next toss-up question is a physics short answer question. How many times as intense is 60 decibels than 30 decibels?
SIS.
Correct. Bonus question is physics short answer. What is the minimal force in newtons to the first decimal place that a mother must exert to vertically lift her 4-kilogram baby out of her playpen? Incorrect. It was 39.2.
9.81.
Next toss-up question is physics multiple choice. In the ray approximation in optics, which of the following is not true for a converging lens? A ray parallel to the optical axis passes through the focus. B, a ray passing through the center of the lens is bent parallel to the optical axis. C, an object at infinity is imaged at the focus. Or D, a ray passing through the focus is bent parallel to the optical axis. Time is up. The answer was B.
SIS.
Sorry. Okay. The answer was B. Next toss-up question is earth science multiple choice. Which of the following is a brief yet destructive windstorm marked by cool, moist air descending from a thunderstorm that is sometimes mistaken for a tornado because of the damage it produces?
SIS.
That is incorrect. The choices are A, Chinook, B, Zephyr, C, Dust Devil, or D, Microburst.
SFS.
Zephyr is incorrect. It's D, Microburst. Last question.
Okay, the last toss-up question is a chemistry multiple choice. When ion becomes the ion Fe2+, it A, loses 2 3d electrons, B, loses 2 4s electrons.
SIS.
B is the correct answer. Okay, so SIS wins this round.
Is it the food isn't here, it's not all of it. So what do you do? I have no idea. You do another way? I mean, they said that we ordered it and then we come back and find it.
Do we get food now or?
Drake is probably very
Christine, should we tell everybody to go to the cafeteria or something? Do you want to hear my physics joke at the end? Okay. In middle school, they asked teachers for jokes, but they haven't asked
How
me yet,
long
but
is
I
it?
wanted to get ready in case they did. So I made this one up. What did the physics teacher say to the student who asked him to help her figure out how far a car went that was traveling 60 kilometers per hour? I'd like to, but I don't have the time.
I missed that. I'm tired of hearing from home back and forth.
Hang out for
Take it
5
off.
minutes, and we're all going to go to the old cafeteria for lunch.
Document. Keep going up. No bio question.
I'm so like.
Oh, like especially our turns is always.
Oh no, it's not really. 17 office. Nobody
Water dogs. 원탑 정도니까 8분의 1이. 꼭 이겨야 돼? 이겨야 돼?
So can APIS first go to the old cafeteria? There are signposts out there, so you guys can just follow. Oh, and ICSP as well.
다 마요. 몇 그런지 알아? 나는 어느 정도 알아.
We'll look at this. We believe us.